Hey guys, it's AntiLunchBox here. I'm here to talk to you about SoundManagerPro. So, SoundManagerPro is designed with game developers in mind. It provides an easy way to implement audio into any type of game. It's easy and intuitive enough that you don't need a programmer to implement audio. Its intuitive interface allows you to pick up SoundManagerPro very quickly right out of the box. So I'm going to explain in this video why people love SoundManagerPro so much. For familiar users interested in specific aspects of SoundManagerPro, pause the video and click any of the links along the edges to visit specific features. Feel free to visit any of these videos from our YouTube channel. SoundManagerPro started on a ridiculous project that had ridiculous demands for audio. I thought, why can't I just drag the audio in and it just work? So SoundManagerPro was born to solve all my audio needs across many different genres of games. It was designed to be implemented with little to no effort to reduce my workload and streamline our process. As a mobile developer, that's extremely useful, so I decided to share it with you. So now I'm going to go through the process of getting started with SoundManagerPro. I've already imported the package into this empty project here. So here, find SoundManagerPro folder. To start off, all we have to do is drag the SoundManager prefab into your starting scene. So if I go down here to prefabs and find SoundManager prefab, drag that in there. So here's the SoundManagerPro interface. Mostly everything you need is available here. So in this information section, you can see the information, the tracks that are playing, the volume, position, and info. I'll show that to you a little later. All these sections are collapsible for easy access, so I'll show them one at a time for you. So let's close info, keep developer settings open, and close all the rest. Here you can set developer settings so you don't have to listen to game music all the time while you're programming. So feel free to listen to your own music while coding with just a click of a button. So here, music always off, sound effects always off. For the sake of keeping this video short, I'll go over the other options in other videos. So close this section, open sound connections. Right now it's empty, but this section is very important. SoundManagerPro works with a custom class called sound connections. They tie a bunch of clips, a play method, and various other variables together. You can tie a sound connection to the scene, or just call a sound connection to play anytime you want. What's great about sound connections is that they handle the dirty work for you, and it literally takes 2 seconds to create one. You literally just have to drag and drop. So let's go to this add sound connections area. So we have choose level. We already have the scenes made and added to our build settings, so these are all the scenes that we have available. So let's select music C1, play method, continuous playthrough, and let's find some tracks. So I have in here Dark Future. Let's add these. Oh, you want to lock this inspector just so it's easy to add them. So we drag all the clips here. They're already all added. And that's pretty much it. So now that I'm done, click finish and add sound connection. So now it gets added to my sound connections list. So when you're transferring sound connections, the AI will pick up on certain situations automatically for you. For example, if you're changing sound connections and are planning to play the same song that's currently playing, it won't start that particular song over. It will just continue it. Or let's say you're crossfading out of a song that is meant to play, it will just cross it right back in instead of starting it over. Even if you constantly change scenes rapidly, SoundManagerPro will handle it perfectly. But in the meantime, let's make another sound connection. Let's try these. And let's put this as a full playthrough. And the last one, just 2. Boom. Alright, so now I can close this section. So lastly, here's the sound effects section, where you can basically drag and drop your sound effects as well. So if you have a sound effects, folder. Let's just use all of these. For the sake of being fast, I think I have a demo sounds folder with explosion 1 in it. All right. So now all my sound effects are added. Again, it's easy. When played, these sound effects are pulled for memory efficiency. Storing the sound effects on the Sound Manager removes the load time and lag from resources.load. SoundManagerPro helps you stay away from hangups in your game caused by audio, which is the worst. But don't worry, delving deeper into the plugin, there are ways to modify how your audio is handled in memory. Another great feature built into SoundManagerPro is the ability to cap sound effects by cap ID. Sometimes a sound effect gets played a bunch of times and ends up being loud and staticky, which drowns out other sounds. Sound effects caps limit how much these clips are played at once, which is great for high action games like tower defenses, blitz puzzle games, first person shooters, or war games. So here, this new section here is called sound effects groups. This is a newer and growing feature. When you group sound effects together, say I want to add a group, click add. Let's see, now I can add any sound effects I want to that group. So let's say these two. With groups, you can choose a clip at random, or you can set specific sound effects caps. And here you can see my group is an auto cap, no cap, or a cap value set. So if I wanted to just respect the cap value set in the developer settings, use the sound effects cap amount, I just switch to auto cap. If I don't want to respect any cap at all, I switch to no cap. And if I wanted to put my own, say cap that at 9, I can do that as well. And if you want information on that, you can just click this question mark and it'll explain to you the features of sound effects groups. Those are the only 2 features, but down the road, a customizable amount of audio channels are planned to be added to sound effects groups. And that's it for a quick rundown of SoundManagerPro. To dig deeper, visit any of these videos linked on the edges. Happy game making.